Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Adi Aizat. My name is Sofea Adreena Binti Januri, metric number A20A2002. My intern company is KEONG Aircraft Engineering Sdn Bhd, based in JB, Johor Bahru. And my intern supervisor is Miss Ho Shuwon. About this company, Siangkyong main activities is industrial machinery and equipment merchant wholesaler. So Siangkyong incorporated on 5th May 2014 in Malaysia. This business include installation of air conditioning system, ductwork, pipe system, and electrical work, which is services. So this company is based on project which we will receive a tender or a drawing from Mancon, and we will issue quotation for installation, supply labor and materials, and for further progress. Next is job scope. My job scope is as a admin and purchaser. So as for admin, I will help filing invoice, delivery order, do quotation, and also key in supply invoice in system and so on. So other than that, I also help with filing payslip salary and summary salary monthly. Since we're using SQL payroll system, workers' salary will upload in that system as long they're using the email that they registered with us. Hence, I also have filing payment voucher, means the invoice that already paid to supplier will be filing with PV and bank slip along. So the biggest works is purchaser, which I need to issue a purchase order PO to supplier. So as for purchaser, I will issue a PO to supplier according to the material that site workers or site manager request. I also will do comparison between which supplier that have cheaper and better price. Sometimes site workers will stay along the supplier that they want to buy material, so that I will not do the comparison. Besides, purchaser also will coordinate with supplier about the material arrival time. Since the material ordered all are urgent, need to use at site. Um, for purchaser also, all material that need to issue PO before sent to supplier, we need to ask permission from director if the amount is more than 10,000 ringgit, RM ringgit Malaysia. Because we need to avoid overcosting at the end of the project budgeting. Okay, contribution to company. My contribution for these 3 months, I have filing more managed and systematic than at the beginning of work, since one worker, which is my supervisor, Miss Ho, need to do all job by herself. So with my help, um, she can do others job, and I can help her. Okay, next is I help others colleague to understand more about system that being used. So since we use SQL accounting, so sometimes my colleague will ask me, this item need to key at which part. So like utilities, utilities such as run hill or TNB need to key at which part. Um, so they will ask me, so I help them and explain to them why this need to key in at that part. Okay, last is I also help my supervisor, Miss Ho, do all the small works, and I also lighten her burden. So which job that such as filing, do quotation, uh, ask director for permission and so on, I can do that for her. So not 100% I rely on her. Suggestions for improvement in Siangkan Eco Engineering is I can see that they lack communication skill among director, office girl, and site workers. So sometimes site workers they have a discussion with main contractor or with a customer. They didn't inform office girl, or they have problems such as material didn't receive, uh, have add on order, variable order VO, so they didn't inform us. So sometimes director will ask us why this happened, why this have problem at site, so we didn't get the information. So this communication need to improve among these three parties. Okay, next is Siang need to hire more workers for certain position, such as accountant and human resource HR. Since we lack this position, because director believe that admin office girl can do everything, can do every job, uh, only for one person. So so I can say that we have problems for works because all the job we need to do, uh, account job we need to do, HR job also we need to do. So we don't have much time to do all the works given for urgent works, so we didn't have time. Okay, next is more systematic and schedule filing management. I can see that before I entered this company, my manager have one plastic bag uh, for invoice that have been paid. One plastic bag is invoice haven't paid. One plastic bag quotation and invoice that already given to the customer that have not been filing. So uh, so they need to improve for filing management. Okay, for schedule also, by the end of the month, as I know, we need to file complete filing for payment voucher, sales, and statement from supplier. So sometimes they didn't have much time to do this filing, so they will drag to the next month for filing schedule. So I hope these problems can be solved in the future. Okay, next is challenges of task execution. Okay, the challenges that I have faced, the first time I joined the company is I try to understand the system used by the company. Since the company use SQL accounting and SQL payroll, so for 3 weeks, um, I try to understand and learn about the system. So if I don't understand, I ask my supervisor, Miss Ho, or I ask my colleague how to use this, how to key in this. So I take three weeks to understand and learn the system. So next is I face the challenge is last minute task. Sometimes we have drawing that need to print. Sometimes customer will send email the tender, the time that we need to go back. So we have as admin, I have to sometimes I will OT 1 hour to help print out the drawing. Also, looking for suppliers to compare the price of material. So this take time because site workers urgent need to use the material. So I need to fasten my searches for supplier to compare the price of the material. Okay, last is I face the challenge is identify and learn the type of material that site worker want to order. Okay, aside example of material that uh, I didn't know and I didn't aware is such as coil or angle bar, the size, the material, Keflex. What is Keflex? So I need to learn and identify this since I work as a purchaser. So if I didn't understand, I ask my colleague what is this, what the material. So sometimes I also search by myself what what are the material is. Okay, last presentation is added value in student knowledge. So by by these 3 months, I learned how to communicate among colleague and superiors. So I need to talk nicely and use good language among colleague and superiors. Okay, next is time management and multitasking. So I can see that time management is limited since we all do all the job by ourselves. Like sometimes director will ask to do important quotation, so we need to put aside the current job, so we need to do their job they ask for us. So for this such as okay, this director ask me to do this quotation and quickly send by email to the customer. So I need to do that job first, and others job can put aside. So other than that, we also multitasking since uh, admin job, HR job, purchaser job, accountant job. All we need to do. All we need. Um, Also, we need to learn. Okay, next is learn new knowledge such as other job fields. Since we are since I do admin and purchaser job, I also need to learn HR job such as if have new employee, since site worker need lot of workers, so I have to do appointment letter, offer letter to them. Also, if they already enough 3 months reach prohibition period, so we need to do confirmation letter for them. uh, so from this company I learned uh, more new knowledge. So that's all from me. Thank you.